I'd like to thank you all for coming to Bela Springs. We are delighted to be opening another building here in Fitchburg. I can't remember because I'm old, but we're somewhere in the range of 5 or 6 buildings now, and the last couple have been in Fitchburg, and it has been a fantastic place to build and do business and help be part of building the community. So thank you for joining us here. Obviously, you can see Ochala that we opened last year, and we opened this one sort of the 1st of sort of June, and we are excited about the possibility of continuing to do and build work in Fitchburg. The city has been fantastic to work with. There are always issues in the approval process. There are always issues in the construction process. That is just the nature of life. But if you have people who are sharing the path with you and helping to make it happen, it all just becomes a little bit easier. So thank you to everybody in the city and the community who has helped to make that possible. Mayor Julia, you have been a council member and now sort of mayor and supportive of our projects along the way, and we're delighted to welcome you here today to say a few words and delighted to share the stage with you here.
Hi everyone, my name is Julia Arata Frata. I am the mayor of the city of Fitchburg, and I want to say thank you, Nate and Mike, for continuing investing in Fitchburg. And also on behalf of the city, staff, the Common Council, I want to say congratulations again. And I think you take very seriously the phrase live, work, and play, because you live in Fitchburg, both of you. You work, you have your company here in Fitchburg, in Venture, and play. Sometimes you bring some other entertainment to the city, but also you are doing a great job with the fish hatchery corridor, with more than, I think, $80 million in investment, and almost 500 units, with Bela included and Hartan coming. So I want to say thank you for being a great partner. We are, delighted to work with you guys, and I hope you continue working and investing in Fitchburg. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, thanks, Mayor Julia. Again, the city of Fitchburg has been a wonderful partner. I guess I got to move closer. These buildings, however, don't build themselves. So we have a lot of people, and many of them here to thank for doing that. I'm going to call a few of you out. When we do the ribbon cutting, I would love to have all of you come up and join in holding on to the ribbon before the mayor will cut it. So let's call out the artwork. All of the things that you saw in the community room, in all of the elevator vestibules, in the lobby as you come in, all of the art, the pool caddy, all that great. Our classmate from West Point, Debbie Dines. All of the internet. If you're using the guest Wi-Fi right now out here, we've got our partners for the 4th building in a row, and that's Brad from SuperNet right here. And just in case, we want to make sure that we don't have any contaminated stuff underneath the ground when we build something like this. We got our partner from SCS, Eric Oakers, our partners from the architectural side, Paul, JLA Architects. Paul is representing them here tonight. Thank you. On the civil side, we've got Jonathan right here with Veerbicker. Been a great partner. Again, now our 4th, 5th, 6th, some project with these guys. Let's see, who else are we missing here? The guys who build the building. Literally. Tyler and Scott Patterson from Krupp Construction. All of the units that you see here look like they do because of these two. The bank. Okay, yes, that's right. I almost forgot the bank, and guess what? If you don't have money, you can't build any of this stuff. So our partners have been Lake Ridge Bank this is our 4th project going with them. Jim Tubbs was here earlier. Mike Flynn has been our senior banker at Lake Ridge Bank. They had to leave, but Jim basically said, Mike, go ahead and say a few words on my behalf. So I'll say a few things for Lake Ridge Bank. Ned and Mike, you are the greatest partners we've ever had. We are just thrilled. We've only had to cut back our exposure to you by about a half because you're the biggest client this bank has ever seen. So that's Lake Ridge. A couple of interns have been helping us out. Aaron and Chase did a lot of work. Chase in particular did a lot of punch listing for all the units for us this summer. It's always great to have help doing that because it's a chore that's not particularly pleasurable. Am I missing anybody?
McGrath?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Last but not least, the McGrath Property Group, and there's a billion of them here. They are our joint venture partners that manage all the properties, help us build all the properties. Taylor, Colin, Allie, Peyton,
Mike's there.
and Mike Metzger. Anybody? Am I missing anyone? No. Okay.
If there are any problems, talk to them.
Yeah. So, and if you want to rent a unit, we've got a few left. We are at 82%. That's about on par with where Oshala was at this point, and it's a great result. And last but not least, I forgot one very important group, our investors. Okay, these buildings, Ned and I aren't rich enough to just build them ourselves, even though we'd like to be. So we have a very core group of investors. Some of them have been with us on every single project we've done. Some of them, this is the first project they've been part of. The prize for the farthest travel to come to a grand opening will go to one of those investors, and that will be James and his wife Jessica. James Johnson happens to have been in every single one, I believe. Going back to 151 East Wilson downtown. James is a graduate of the Naval Academy.
Please withhold your judgment.
We like them except for one day a year when the Army-Navy game comes on, which brings me to another story. So we have this bet where whoever wins the Army-Navy, so if Army wins, well, let's take a step back. If Navy wins, then I get provided a Navy quarter zip, because quarter zips are my kind of jam. That's what I wear. And on the day of the Army-Navy game, I have to wear the damn Navy quarter zip. Well, last year, somebody else lost that bet. And here's the quarter zip that they're going to have to wear.
It is now.
A small one. I don't know if it's a ladies. I think they're unisex. So, without further ado, let's cut the ribbon. This has been a phenomenal project. Once again, thank you all for coming. I hope you had a chance to look through a couple of the units. Final words, City of Fitchburg, we've loved working with you, and we'll continue to do so. So let's have the mayor come up and let's cut this ribbon.